I'm sure the North American Indians thought that the beauty and the spirit, if you will, of trees was just as important as anything. They didn't consider one thing more important than another. And welcome back to Indian Trace. They grew other crops as they moved into the woodland period. This happens to be, and I don't think they grew cotton, but this is cotton, as young as it gets. And with this dirt base here, cotton is laid into the ground. I guess in some essences split seeded, but the best tip I could give, and I found some great artifacts up here to prove it, is that enjoying the hunt here, trust me. If you tune in to Indian Trace, usually you're going to see something strong and decent for the evidence of the North American Indian 4,000 or 5,000 years ago, of the men and women and children and hunters who were here. But never doubt conditions. We cannot control dirt, biodegradable chaff, those sort of things, and things that do not change. Man-altered stone that never changes, never. So I'm walking up and this caught my eye here. I want to show you something. Never an accident around here. Rhyolite flakes. And then I said, what on earth has caught my eye? And it blends in so well with the dirt. That, people, is sugar quartz. Many of you out there that are saving artifacts have been doing absolutely incredible. Now, hawking lithics, wherever you live, I think it's Tennessee, I mean unbelievable. I think the Ditchwalker, and I think Flintsball also lives in Tennessee. Tennessee has some incredible artifacts. No doubt. There's good artifacts where I live too, but I never forget it, never. And I tell people who tune in or whatever, look at this. Some cabochon evidence of cabochon pipes. That's historic period Indian. That's, 1700 trade goods. But whenever you go out where you are, you find what you got. You can't find more, and that is a blessing. And some people out there shout out to me, and listen, I don't take any of it for granted, you know that. I think it's all awesome. Great to save. This is so white, this is. Guilford round. These are pretty rare right here, in quartz. Look at how white that is. Guilford round. I don't even know if that's coming in real strong. Then another little hunting point. Nothing wrong with all that. Worth saving. Then I said, let's get on the record here with this little hidden sugar quartz piece. But don't take anything for granted. You go out, you do your very best to seek and save, and let go of all of your assumptions. Your brain, your mind will help you be smart about what you can find. And because the North American Indian were from where I am in North Carolina all the way to California, from Louisiana and Florida all the way up to New York and Michigan, you'll find a way to find. You'll find a way to discover. That thing blends in. I'm sorry, I'm throwing you guys all around. That thing blends in. So, with all of that, just showing you a lot of good stuff. setting up still lifes too for documentation pictures. Plus, it is as nice as it sounds out here, everyone. Some people appreciate it. You can always click off if you got bored. But appreciate you tuning in to Indian Trace. And that right there, for Durgan and for Archer, that's Indian Trace.